Hi friends, this is Ananga Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Forex Affairs for analyzing the major pairs as well as minors. Commodities like gold, silver, copper, crude, US30 Bitcoin using Elliott wave theory. So before we get into this week analysis, this is my disclaimer. Read carefully each and every line what I have written, and I am not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans explaining here. So let's starts from DXY, and this is our regular watch list. What we are doing from DXY starts from DXY and finally the gold. So let's move on to DXY. So if you are following me the continuous of the from the past 3 years, you know about my views and what I have explaining here and our targets and my positional view. I already uploaded the part 1 to part 4. I think it is a positional view for 2022, and already the two targets got achieved as well as USD CHF as well as DXY has already achieved the target, and in Euro USD achieved the first target, and in GBP USD also achieved the first target, and second target is waiting and still yet to make that second target in Euro USD as well as GBP USD. USD CAD UJ has already achieved the target of nearly what I thought is 118.7, and it is now it's 130, and as well as in Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, and Euro New Zealand, everything it is yet to achieve. So still there is a room to the dollar to be a bullish. So as per our the positional analysis, my target of 105 is already got achieved, and we already marked this place as a 3.1618, sorry, 3.618 in the Fibonacci extensions level for the target of the third wave here, and we are in that fourth wave. So it will took more time to consolidate here, and then it will take a break to the reach the 108 or 109 is my target in DXY. So if you look in the interior counts for from here, from that low, and this is a I took it this as a ABC12, ABC is a WX ABC, but now it is looking like a clear picture. It is not making that diagonal formation. So and just keep on changing this according to my price actions, the live price action. Now it could be a 1 or A, it could be a B, or right. So now it is going to be a 1 only, and this is going to be a 2 only, right? Or it could be a here is A, so that is the B here. Here is the B. So we are in that C wave. So C wave contains a 5-way structure, and 5-way structure it's now I'm going to do that wave counts. You look at this. This is a wave 1. This is the wave 2. So these are all the intermediate waves. We can make it this as a blue color for the identify easily, and 2, right? And from this also it is looking like that intermediate waves of this third wave is an extension. So 1 for this we can make it this as a red. So 2, so 3, and this is looking like a 4 here, and it is not yet overlap this wave 1. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5 is got completed here. That means 1, 2, so 3, and now this is the fourth wave in this blue color, and the 5-way structure is going to complete here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is got completed here. So that means this 1, and this is the 2, this is the end of the 3. So we can mark it this as a 3, and we can complete this as a 4, and this as the 5, means this is the bigger third for this third, right? So now this is the wave count, and we can make it this as a smaller one, and this is the extension for the third wave of 2. This is the 3, and this could be the triangle or irregular flat 4, and that 5 waves is here. So the fifth wave got completed. So that means this channel is also now it's a beautiful channel for me. It's looking like a here perfectly it is fitting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth way is also got completed in the 5-way structure. So this is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3. So if we connected this here, and if we can clone this for the second wave here, I'm expecting this zone, right? And the previous resistance zone, and we already marked here this blue. So whether we can measure this, and how much is a 23.6, 101.6. So approximately this level it is coming here. So now we can draw one line here, one box. So that is 23.6 for this third wave, because if the third wave is got extended, the fourth wave will retest nearly the retracement we can expect for the 23.6, not 38.2. So according to here, I'm expecting little bit the correction part like this, and later onwards it could be like this. After this, one more high. So this is the general what we are thinking in the correction part, but the market is a very tricky one. What you expecting market, it won't do like that. So it can do the irregular flat also like this. And if you are looking for the irregular flat, market will do the running triangle. So these are all what we have to think, that other possibilities for your own counts. So don't bias on your counts looking like a regular flat. And if you are looking for the irregular flat, it will do regular flats. And if you are looking for the triangle, it will do irregular flats. So what you have to understand in the Elliott waves is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, that according to the fib retracements of 23.6 for the fourth wave, and we have to be in buy side, but we have to look for the structure. That is the most important thing you have to note it. So it's not blindly if it reached the 23.6, but that is also one tool. So that is not the confirmation, that could be a confirmation. What I'm trying to explain here is the structure has to complete here. So either if the structure, see, one 3-way structure, or it is doing that one more 3-way structures, we can't know. It can do like this. See, lot of structures in that correction, and typically in that fourth wave, that will confuse all the traders. We don't know whether the fifth wave started, or we don't know whether the fourth wave is still alive. So you have to be very aware in this fourth wave while you are trading for that fifth wave as a target to the target of 109. So you will understand what I'm trying to explain here, and this is the one, my ambition to create an awareness to the traders. So I know only the Elliott waves, so I don't know other about the strategies. So this is the way to reach your destination and to achieve your goals. So unless, without knowing anything, at least we get some grip to enter the trade. At least we know how, what is trading, and what kind of formation, what kind of pattern, wave structures, and the candlestick formation, moving averages, RSI divergences, everything you have to use only as a tools, not as a major theory. So my major theory that you know very well, Elliott wave structure is the main theory for me, and a lot of things, and the Fibonacci retracement and expansion is the most correlational tool for the Elliott waves. As a lot of, and then the next is candlestick pattern, support and resistance, everything you have to correlate. So we know where we are heading. That is the main thing you need to know. So now is exactly the fib expansion level of 3618 here, and it is already reached. Now we are in the bigger consolidation. So it will took more than 2 months or 1 month or 6 months also, that we can't assure. But the structure has to got end in this zone, in the fourth wave. So we have to look for the structure, then only you have to enter in the trade as a buy, in my view, for the positional target of 108 to 109. So you hope you understand this concept. So let's move on to Euro USD, and I have explained very detailedly. And last week also I explained that nearly 200 to 300 to 400 points is bullish I'm expecting. It is doing the same here. Look at this. I told this could be a triangle. It did the same thing, and dropped, and again it bounced. So it is in the head, and this is the left shoulder, and that could be the right shoulder. After this, it breaks the previous resistance zone of 101.09, and that could be that reaches of nearly that 50% and the previous resistance. And what else you need to make more confirmation? And if that structure is got completed, and where we are, look at this 1.09, and if I'm expecting for the 1.0 to 1.09, so these all that where it bounced, look at this, bounced and then it broke, and again it retested. See, everything, this zone nearly 1.09 is a very very crucial zone, and you can uh, at least you can short that this pair if it reached 1.08 to 1.09. And if you consider this, where is it? 23.6 is 0.7, and 1.01 is that within that 38.2 to 23.6. So we have to be very clear in this zone. If the completes of the three-way structure, see, and lot of people didn't understand what I'm trying to explain. See, if it is a 1, 2, 3 means this structure may be a flat correction, this could be the another correction, and this could be the next continuation for that bullish. So this three-way structures or five-way structures, we didn't know. So whether this is a five-way structure, yes, it could be, and it could be a three-way structure also, and that will again converted into double correction also. So here it looks like a five-way structure now, and we can expect the three-way structure after once the three-way structure is got completed, and again looking for the three-way. So lot of times expecting like this market is tricky. What I explained, it can do like this, and what this is the five-way structure and the three-way structure. Later onwards it will do the five-way structure, and this could be the fourth way of correction, and we are expecting here market will do the irregular flat or running flat, and again it will come to the downside. So always look for the sell, not for buy. A lot of people starting from this kind of beginners, including myself in the previous, if it is a five-way structure, I'm expecting for the three-way structures and looking for the C wave, market will hit your stop loss, and it will do like this kind of irregular flat, and again this kind of five-way structure will do here. Look at this, this is the one, right? And what it did here, look at this, 1, 2, 3. See, the market repeats the structure in the bigger time frame as well as in the smaller time frame. Here it is looking like a triangle, here it is looking like a flat correction, and here this is looking like an irregular flat. See, these are all the structures, corrective structures. Even though it is did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, what happens? Lot of people are expecting, oh, this is the end, and it will force their chart and they will complete the end here, and this is the new fresh five ways, and later onwards in the three-way structures, according to the Fibonacci retracement of 50% or 61.8 or 38.2, they keep an averaging that part and making this as a stop loss. It will hit to a stop loss, and where it is now. So if you are taking this as a five-way structure, be cautious. It could be the end of the C wave in a irregular flat formation, and that could be the starting of the five-way structure. We don't know, but for all that answers, you need to look at this chart pattern, wave count, everything you have to note. So this is not the easiest one. Elliott waves is not the easiest one to trade, but it is not impossible. It's a tough. You have to give us more screen time in front of the system. Let it allow the market to make a structure, to understand about yourself and your view. Identify the patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a leading diagonal. Correction, zigzag. And this is the one more 5. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, everything after the market did, we can explain lot of structures. But before the market it's doing, we need to predict where it is heading to the south or north. So I already predicted. You just go through my previous videos of positional trade setup for that 2022, and that is my gift to the new year. You just go through all the things, you come to know and it is not only from the partial, it is from the monthly chart. It is from the 1971. I already predict the market, and lot of people's, it is still they are looking for that bullish, but I need this market to reach 0.96. Later onwards only it will do merely 2 to 3 years or 4 years to be a bullish. So that time the dollar may suffer. So this is my view in the monthly. So let's move on to GBP USD. So the same, and it is already, see what I have explained this one. From here I am expecting, but expecting this, I am not in buy side. This is what I'm keep on informing to the traders. Don't follow me blindly and don't be in buy side. I'm expecting this, but it is not happening here. So what I thought, this is a 1 2 3 4 and the fifth wave got extended, what I thought like that, but what it is doing, so still I'm not able to make this. But later on it's only I identified this 1 2 3, what I said, it's perfect. But what I thought, this could be the triangle, but now is a 1 2 3, later on it's 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. So this got the fifth way is extend, that is a perfect. So 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this 5-way structure is got completed here. Also it's looking like 1 2 3 4 5. I maybe it could be a leading diagonal, or it could be somewhat ABC as a 1, ABC as a 2, and this could be that the 3 or A, and after the B and C that could be a third, like Euro USD after that ABC4, it could be a diagonal pattern also. So but what is our target, what I explained here, you have to focus on that only. Do the trades according to the trend. So we know where the trend will get end, and when the bend will happen, we already predicted. Just go through all my videos in the past years from the COVID. From here also I'm expecting from the downside. So our prediction is to going to reach the target, but it should be in sell side, not to be in buy side expecting the pullback. Pullback is an opportunity to make more lots to add on, not for the buying short term. See, I'm not saying about the scalpers, I'm not talking about that intraday traders. At the end of the day we need to make money, that's it. Whether if you are a scalper or you are an intraday trader, I'm not bothering about those. At the end of the day, what you earn, that is the only thing we have to look, per annum, not for the per day, per hour, almost per year, how much you are earning. Still 6 years, right? I started from the trading of the 6 years as a full time. Still now only I just I'm getting that confidence in my wave counts. So for build this confidence I took 6 years for my personality. So I don't know how about you. If you are so aggressive and if you are very talented and if you are so confident and if you are a very very good thinking about, and if you are catching the waves, it will be make 1 year or 2 years. But for my circumstances, my situation, my family backgrounds affected me, and the confidence to build for 6 years. So it's all depends upon the individual personality. I'm not talking about and I'm not comparing me to others. So this all the thing you have to uh, look into you. You have to find out what kind of trader and what kind of mindset you are having. So this is the business, pure business, and this is a beautiful business. If you love to make money, any business will can you can do. But this is the art. That's that market is telling you something. But for that we need to understand what is market is telling to you. This is looking like a modern art. No one can predict what is that artist done in that modern art. If you are an artist, then only you can look into and you can enjoy the art. Like that, if you know the structure, then you can enjoy yourself and you will find definitely the aha moment. So see, I'm just doing this not for money, and my ambition is to create an awareness that you know very well. The YouTube is not giving me money, and I'm not earning money in this YouTube. This is to retune myself. And if I just keep on analyzing for the 1 hour in front of you, I for memorizing everything for this week, what will be there, and I'm putting effort on myself, and I'm putting pressures on myself. I told, so I'm just following myself, my analysis, not others. So you have to be like a professional trader, not a gambler. So let's move on to, and the same pattern what I'm looking here, it's one more three-way structure, and after that I'm looking only to break this 1.1410, right? So let's move on to Australian dollar. I'm just taking more time to explain this. So here also the five-way structure is got completed. Now the bigger three-way structures I'm expecting to reach the 0.726 in the three-way structure. Later onwards I'm expecting to the heading to the south only. I'm not taking this as a five-way structure. Clearly I'm mentioning this. This is a five-way structure. It's looking for me as an irregular flat pattern. For this A, this is the B, and this is the C. You can make it this as a W, X, Y, anything. But this three-way structure, it's looking for me the irregular flat what I said in the New Zealand CAD, and it is also same heading to the south, and it is almost reached my target. Almost, it's a 90%. It's already reached 8.1. My target is 8.015. It is going to do that. And New Zealand dollar, everything, it is this COVID drop is only for that temporary, and it is on irregular flat correction. If this COVID is not occurred from here, it will be a bullish. Whether it is already broken this low, so it could be expanded flat or irregular flat. That same pattern remains here. So now after, if it breaks this low of 0.55, and again I'm expecting the bullish, but until this is a correction part, and this could be that see, it's informing here you have to make the stop loss of 1,000 points. It's not worth, but for the target 2,000 that you have to take is a 7. Now make it as 8 as a stop loss. Your target is 5.5. Yeah, it's around 1.15 the risk reward. That is that risk reward you have to look. So let's move on to the New Zealand. Everything it is looking that same. The five-year structure is got completed, and it will again retest that 61.82 for this drop. I'm expecting, or it could be that again one more three-way structures to complete near to this zone, also around 6-7 also. So the same remains 200 to 300 points, expecting the pullback in the three-way structure, and after that heading to the south. Nothing. From the last week also I clearly mentioned it should be that 250 to 350 points pullback will occur. It is doing the same. Nothing holy grail, nothing crystal ball. It's all the wave structures. That's it. Simple. We can make it this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be. And this is the 1, this is the 2, and this could be the intermediate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Later onwards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's simple. But what is our target to break this COVID drop? 2020 low. It has to break. That's it. So let's move on to USD CAD. Look at this. What I informed this exactly. It could be 1 or it could be X, and from here it can be bounce for the second, third wave. For this one, this is the 2. This could be 3, 4, 5, and I have explained this. Or if this is the W, this is the X, one more three-way structures to complete the Y pattern, and this could be the AR1, this could be the BR2, and I am expecting. So what is our target? It has to reach the 1.34 to 1.38. That is the target. Stay in the buy side. That's it. Simple. I'm expecting right from here. What it did? It did the same pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So either this could be the 5, 3, 5, and this could be the zigzag correction in the mid part of the W. This could be the X, and I'm expecting for this 5-way structures here, it could be. So again 1.24 it may be, 1.25 could be. From here it can bounce, yes, there is a chances. If we kept this as a 1, 2, 3, and this is the A, this is the B, or this could be the 1, this could be the 2, anything, but what is our target? 1.34, 1.38. So what you have to do? Only in the buy side. Simple. Be in buy side. Once the 3-way structure is got completed, you need to be in buy side. That's it. USD JPY, and same thing what I have explained, the 4th way. It will be a very complicated to trade in the 4th way, and UJ, if it is stuck into this kind of corrections, you will lose your patience. If you are very patient, then you can read the chart and you can read the market and you can chat with the market, and you know when it is going to bounce. Simple. I'm not going to explain each and every wave. I'm just explaining the positional waves. That's it. Simple. I expected from here. I expected from here. I expected from here. It's doing here. Always market will tempted you, and it will keep on change your wave count. It will ask you to change, but you need to believe your wave count. So try to look only for the positional wave counts, not the intraday trades. See, once 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I expected from here. Once the 118 my target is got achieved, from here I'm expecting, but it is not, because it's get extended. I have explained last week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nowadays it is happening so often. This kind of structure, the 5th way is got extending. And this is the end of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the 1, this is the 2. The 2 is very shallow. So we can expect the 4th way a little bit complex corrections, maybe WXY or XZ also. So once this 4th wave is got completed, the 5th way is getting ready to reach the target of nearly 145, maybe. That's it. Everything is over. I'm looking only for the positional. So where we are in the correction part. If you need to trade the correction, or if you are very patient, look to buy this in this zone 123 to 125, and you have to look for that structure to complete that correction part. I'm not going to do this wave count. 1, 1, 2, 3 is got completed. So again, this is the internal counter. This could be the connecting wave, or it is going to make one more connecting wave. We didn't know. So once this got completed, this could be the corrective part, and this could be the one more low. So it can be anything here. I'm just showing the example. So I'm looking only for the buy, not for sell. That is 101%. I'm expecting only to buy, not for sell. The sell is, see, if you are looking for this zone, if you are expecting this, if you did the sell, right, you are expecting this as a target, market will go crucially like this, and what you will do? You will suffer. So then this will become A, this will become B, C. This could be a irregular flat pattern. So market knows, and the big players knows where the stop is ahead. So most of the peoples are in that sell side, and they make this place as a stop loss. Market will go hit your stop loss, and market will do like this. If you are placing the stop loss here, market will go to the stop loss, hit your stop loss, accumulate everything, and market will go to the north. So they know, market or the big players, I don't know about who are they, the institutions or big players know everything. We didn't know. The retailers didn't know where the stop loss, but we know the place where the retail traders will make the stop loss. If you make this as a stop loss, definitely market will go to the high side. And then why it is hitting the stop loss and why it is coming to the downside. For example, I'll show you the one US oil, because that is the greatest example. My target got achieved, but I exited my position on 100. My target is 111.3, right? I'm exited at 110.5 or 110 itself. I exited. I'm sufficient, I'm satisfied, that's it. But I already predicted this market. Once again I will show my trade setup. I already shared in everywhere. If you are following me, look at this. Once it reached here, I'm in buy side and I have explained you to just click the play button. That's it. So what it did, my target is 111.3. It did. I already took the profit and exited. So we need, and it's suddenly a lot of people asking, so what is the next to the downside? No, I'm not. See, if you are, you need a gap between trade to trade. I already entered the market here, 100, and booked the profit at 110 and exited. That's it, simple. I need to look for this. Not blindly, I didn't short. But people are asking, your target is got achieved. So if you are already drawn that red line to the downside, so it isn't sell. I told them clearly, you have to look for the structure. Then only we can. So there is still chances for making the 120 to 124. So I will explain that once the US oil is coming in that. So now what we have to do in 1 second, USD JPY. So lot of options is heading here. We don't know. So that is the thing what I'm explaining. If you are too good in corrections only, you can catch that impulsive way. So USD check. What happened? Look at this. What happened? 1, 2, 3, right? And what is my target? I told you 1. It's already reached. And what I explained in the next trade setup? It could be 1.0150. This is my target. Look at this. 1.0150 is also possible. Yes, but we need to look this. These three-way structures need to complete. It did here. I expected here, but I'm not in buy side, right? Allowed to make that structure. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and this could be the third, and one more down. Later onwards, it can bounce, but it can bounce. Look at this word. It can bounce because here I explained that A, B, and C. So C contains of 5-way structures. So what I did is A, B, C, D, E, and this could be that 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 got completed, and we are in the 4th way. And if you look into the 3rd way structure, the 38.2, and we are getting this kind of price action here, right? So maybe this could be the 4th way. And what we have to do for the 5th way, you need to place the stop loss once that the A, B, and C is got completed. Means for this B wave, once if it crossed this B wave, you need to enter the trade, making this as a stop loss. This is the biggest loss stop loss. So where we are targeting is just from here, from the high, it is nearly 100 pips. So if you have to enter the trade, if you are entering nearly the 1, you have to make the stop loss for the 300 pips or 250 pips, and targeting as a 150 is not, it's not a worth. So don't trade this. The target got achieved, just let them to make the structure. That's it, simple. So next is what else? 1 second, we will look for the yeah, you can, I think I did. 1 second, I forgot everything. Yeah, USD CAD we already did. USD JPY, I'm so excited. Yeah, USD JPY is already finished. USD CHF finished. So we will move on to the cross currencies. AJ, AUD JPY, CAD JPY, right? So look at this. It bounced. Where I placed that trend line is the mid of the trend line channel. Is a bit exactly. It is retested and it bounced. So what it will do? Again, it will do like this. It can do a lot of patterns, and then it could be a triangle. we are looking for this, and market will do from here also anything, and later onwards it can do like this. Then this could be the irregular flat. That's it. So if you are targeting for that bigger target, what I'm explaining here for that 102, be in buy side but make the stop loss. So where we have to place the stop loss, that you have to be very aware. So making this as a stop loss, yes, you have to try, because we don't know whether this portion from here it is going to reach the target, or it is doing one more irregular if it hit the stop loss. For example, if you are making this stop loss, if you are in a buy, if the market is going to do this, you will be happy. But instead of that, if market hit your stop loss, means still there is a one more low is possible, then you can try here for the target of the bigger one, making this as a stop loss. So wait for this, the pattern to complete, right? So let's CAD JPY. One second. Yeah, see, this is the one I'm expecting. So allow to complete this structure, the three-way structure. Then you can enter in the buy section. Now look at this. This is the five-way structure. This is looking like a three-way structure, perfect three-way structure. This is looking like a five-way structure. So what it is doing, it could be irregular flat pattern, right? So what we have to do, either it is going to make this one, or it is going to make again one more this one, don't know, but wait for this pattern to complete the three-way structure. It will do like this also. It will hit you all the stop losses, and it can do like this, and this will be a irregular flat pattern. Then it will shoot from here. So, and I already explained that this is the very complex correction. It could be very complex correction, because in the bigger X wave, for the Z wave to complete the pattern, and our target is going to be little bit more. That's it. So next is Euro New Zealand. From here, right? So what I have expected from here, whether this portion, once again, yeah, is a completion or not. In that, this is the one three-way structure. This is the one three-way structure. This is the five-way structure. So I thought this is a B, C is a B, C is a B, and C, this could be the flat correction. And I entered in that sell trade setup that you know very well, and here also I already entered the trade. Now I'm expecting this one. I don't know whether this is a three-way structure, and it is again once more again for the three-way structure, making this as a stop loss for the target of 1.52. That's it, simple. Or it is going to shoot from here also to the downside into the south. It could be. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without anything. See, the same structure is happening here. Look at this pattern structure. That once the correction is got completed, where it is still, it is to the downside. So expecting this, need to trade. So making this as a stop loss. So next is New Zealand CAD. Here I already expected this fourth wave here, 1, 2, 3, 4th and 5th. Wait for this. Simple. That's it. The target will achieve in some days. Break to 0.815. So what is that target it reached as of now? The low is 8072. What else you need? But I already exited here. That I have explained this. This kind of pattern is also valid. But expecting this, I'm not in buy side. I booked the profit and I exited, and I lose the profit. That's it. The difference between lose your capital and lose the profit is difference. So expecting this, I'm not in buy side. If it reached here, I will be another sell side for the target to break this 8015. So let's move on to the next is US30. That is a beautiful trade and I am in the buy side. I will explain why I took the buy side. And here, once again, yeah, in the 4 hour, this is the clear picture for me, right? And here I have expected like this. But what did market did? Right? Expecting this, I'm not in buy side, right? I need to watch the wave pattern and I need to be in buy side, not in the sell side also. So we have to look for the pattern. If this is the three-way structure, you just go through that previous week analysis also. If this could be the three-way structures, no need to break this low. This could be that continuation of that next fifth wave also, but I told this is the bigger fourth wave, so it won't end the simple, it won't complete in the simple pattern, so it will do the patterns also, and we have to identify what kind of pattern it is doing. So now what I have expected 1 2 3, and later onwards I found this is the one, that is the A, B, C is a three-way structure. Let us 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C. So from here it's a ABC is a A flat, ABC is a B, and C got a five-way structure. So that is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, this is the 4, and this is the 5. I took buy at 31 here. Once it broke the previous low here, once again the previous low, this was the previous low, 31 218. I keep on watching. So keep on watching in what time frame? 1 hour time frame. Make this 1 2 3, right? From here we are expecting to that what we did. This could be the three-way structure, right? And what I did now, it's a five-way structure. So this could be that irregular flat formation in the B, and C is a five-way structure 1 2 3, and it is already broken, means this could be definitely C-way structure or the five-way structure. And keep on watching this. Look at this 1 2 3 4 and 5. What else you need? This is the 1, this is the 2, this is the 3, this is the 4, and this is the 5. But I entered exactly at here 30. Once it got that 30.950 and I entered at nearly 31. After this, again one more down. Not to afraid. Market will, I already told you, right? If you are entered immediately, market won't do what you are expecting. And if you entered in the sell, market won't do immediately in the sell. Sometimes nearly 10% we can catch that exact top or bottom. Sometimes it will be little bit variations for that 100 to 200 pips like this if you are looking for the positional. So here then I identified in that 5-minute chart and looking for this. Look at this 1 2 3 4 5. After this also 4. Look at this 1 2 3 4 5. For this one, this is the 2, this is the 3, this is the 4 and 5. And what is the pattern? It's looking like the wedge pattern. Immediately in the 5 minutes it's keep on bouncing, and I put it in the 1 minute, but I didn't add my trade anything in the 600 also, because I already added at 31. So if within the 350 pips, the moving of nearly 1000 also sometimes. Look at this, from 3000 30,640, it's almost 31 minutes, nearly 600 points in the closing. And I have mentioned in one of my group, I already entered in the 31,000. Maybe it can go down. It is not so far, not so good, but I'm looking for the closing above 31,300. So where it is? Where it is exactly 31,290, almost. It's closed. So now I'm having nearly 278 pips in my bank. So now what I'm expecting, this could be the 1, this could be the 2. So this is the 3. So it's a 4 and 5. It can reach this zone. Later onwards, 1, 2, 3. So what I will do, so in the 1 minute what I'm talking about, so in the bigger picture, what is my target? What I explained here, it's nearly in this zone only, right? In the daily I expected. So once it reached this zone, I may book partially. Let it them to allow the structure to trade. Only book the partial. What I'm talking about is only partial, because after once the 5-year structures got completed, lot of peoples and lot of bigger peoples or retail traders, not the bigger peoples, all the retailers will expect this as a pullback. So just this is the resistance zone, go for that sell and to make the profit. So that is why the wave 1 and wave 2 retraces more than the 61.8. Almost it could be a double bottom also. It's nearly, it can reach up to 90% or 78.6. Why? The people, the retail traders looking, didn't know whether the bounce is looking like a short opportunity. That is why all the retail traders or shorting at that resistance zone. But what is the real picture, that who are the masters in the Elliott wave or pro traders know, and the institutions know where we are and what is the value for this price. Value is different, price is different. If you're looking for the price, that will be changed into the value in some days. If you are buying in the gold in the $1,200, that is the price for you. But for the institutions, that is the value to take the $1,200 to make the money in the $2,000 and book the nearly $800. So that is the value, the difference between the price and value, right? So institutions know, only the Elliott wave traders know. See, I'm talking about that real Elliotticians who are the masters. They know whether this 5-way structure is a genuine or not. Making this as a stop loss, allow this, even though I will make this as a stop loss for the partial and allow to make the structure. So once this structure is got completed in the 3-way structures, I won't take any buy what I book the partial here, because I need to allow that market to again break this high. If it goes above this, then we will definitely confirm at least 50%. For this move we can expect the 50%. So what is the 50% mark from here? 33,800. So make it 34. That is the target. So it's very simple to explain now, but if you are applying in the real market, it's a very challenging. And if you are very confident, if you need to make a confidence in your wave counts, that took more time to believe in your wave counts. So what else? I think this week will be more time to take to talk about all the things. So Bitcoin, it's here. So I have explained here also. It's looking like a wedge formation, and I am expecting this. This could be the A, B, C is a irregular flat, and that could be that from here. This could be the C to reach here to short this market, but not to buy here. And I have explained one more wave count. If we are expecting here, market will do this. It is doing here. So still now I'm not so confident in the buy. It is keep on selling for the target of nearly 16,000 is my target, 16,270. But whether it is going to reach from here itself, or it is doing to more complexity, I have explained this also. One more irregular flat pattern. This could be that corrective part, and one more downside to reach this zone, 12,000 maybe. So I'm not going deep in this Bitcoin. This is not the safest trade in my view. But we need to be in sell side, but that structure need to tell to me, okay, this is the right time to sell. Then only I will sell. Until that structure, if it is creating here, I won't be in buy side or in sell side. If it reached here also, I need to look for this pattern. If I get any clear picture, and I will update. That's it. So next is, yeah, we completed Bitcoin. So next is silver, gold. So US oil also we already looked. So we will move on to the copper. Look at this, everything, right? I'm expecting this. That's it, simple. You have to look for this, and until that, I don't know whether this is the fourth way to complete, or it could be an irregular flat. Didn't know whether 1 2 3 4 5 is already completed. So this could be A B C W, and this could be the X. So there's a several, but I'm looking only for the sell trade setup. We need to allow this structure to making this as a stop loss, looking for that sell. So next you can move for the US oil. So now here it's a clear picture for me, is a 1 2 3 4 and 5. Now the 5-way structures. After this, impulsive correction, one impulsive. So this port is may be completed, right? So from here I'm expecting this. But if you are buying, making this as a stop loss, if you are targeting this, market will hit your stop loss. So this could be the 3-way structure, and this is the 5-way structure, and again one more 5-way structure. And if you keep this as a trend line, market will do like this, and then this will become the irregular flat pattern. Market will give you the target of what I said is 95 to 96. So look for that sell trade setup in my view, but where just allow the pattern to complete to understand about yourself and the market structures. So once 5-way structures got completed in the downside, means still we are on that downtrend. So allow to make the 3-way structures here, then we can come to the conclusion. And if I got any pattern like this one, this is the beautiful trade setup. I love this, and I already informed that last week itself. It's a beautiful trade setup. I love this kind of pattern to trade. A, this is the B, and C. Book the profit, exit, just wait for the another opportunity to build your confidence in the sell side. If your target is reached, means that is not immediately to the sell side, still maybe a bullish. That is why all the people have booked the profit. That is why it created that 5-way structure. Still we don't know whether this is the A, this could be the B, this N, one more C, this could be the connecting wave for this A, B, C, this could be the W, X, again one more A, B, C to reach that 123, and sometimes it can reach up to the 127. It could be a double top also, and later onwards only are looking for the downtrend. So wait for this pattern to complete. So until if it breaks this 92, then that is considered as a bearish. But until if it is not yet broken this 92, then that is a chances to reach the 122 to 127 to 130 also. Looking for that. So next is silver. One second. Yeah, silver. What it is doing? It could be the 5-way structures also. One. Here also I explain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What I expected, 3-way structure. From here I expected, but the same pattern I am expecting the 3-way structure, and one more downside. So looking only for the sell trade setup, but not here. It will take more time and consolidate like this kind of 3-way structure to make here. So allow this be on sell side for the target of 16 or 17. So gold, lot of people, right? Lot of people, and I'm expecting that 19 to 1920 here in this zone. Allow to make the 3-way structure. And here it did, see, in 1 hour it did 1 2 3, or we didn't know whether it can do like this. That is also 1 2 3. So in 1 hour it is looking like the correction, but in 4 hours how it looks, 1 2 3. If it is the bigger correction, what it will do, one more 3-way structure. Again it can do like this and reach this target, and one more low, or it could be again XYZ 1940, and it can do like one more low. But what we have to do, if it reach here, sell, wait for this, book partial, making this as a stop loss. And if it reach to hit you as stop loss, no worries, because we already booked the partial and allowed to reach this zone 1955, and again you can make sell of the full lot what you booked the partial and what hit you as stop loss, making the one lot, or here making this as a stop loss, looking for that 1400 or 1760 first target. Let's wait for this. Here it's already reached the 1785. I talked about the 1768. Now I'm looking only for the target of 1670 to 1725. So we need to look for this structure. Then only we will took on this in the sell trade setup. So according to this, this is looking like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or this could be the A, this could be the B, and whole thing is a C. So one clear three-way structure is got completed, and one more A, B, C, and after that's a bigger C is to the downside, or it could be the Y wave. So allowed to make this, but be in sell side, but not here. You need to be selling here, not here, not this zone. If you are selling in this zone also, you have to look only for the shorter term target, not for the bigger target. If you need to bigger target, look for the structures to complete in this zone. So really hope you enjoyed my analysis, and if you learned something in my Elliott wave knowledge, and a lot of hints I have given how to trade and how to build the confidence, everything. So thanks for watching, thanks for liking, and we will see you in that same in the next week, Saturday or Sunday, when once I got a time. And have a lovely Saturday evening to everybody. Bye, see you, and a happy weekend too.